Thank you to Fane for their support on Patreon. Hello everyone, my name is Vivian. Welcome back to Extracurricular Activities. This is the Richard route, day 5, which I previously thought was behind Patreon paywall. Turns out it's not, so here we go. Alright, it's time for me to go. I'm riding with Coach, so I'm supposed to meet him, Dozer, and Chester at the college. It's gonna be one cramped car. I'll just make sure Richard knows where him and Maria, that sounds wrong, are going, and then I'll head off. You knocked on Richard's door, and it opened right away.
Morning, bud. Y'all ready to go?
Yep. I was just checking to make sure you and Maria knew where you were going before I left.
You ain't riding with me? Maria's gonna be riding with her friend, and I figured you'd be riding with me.
Oh. I was just gonna ride with the Coach, but riding with you sounds like a better idea. This guy's gonna be a little cramped, so let me give him a call real quick, let him know where I have a ride. To be honest, thought never crossed my mind after you said you would come and watch us play.
The drive won't be near as boring if I'm not alone. Give your coach a call.
Sure thing. Made a quick call to Coach Grifter, let him know you had a ride to your tennis match. He gave the okay for it, reminding you just to make sure you were there in time for a meeting. Alright, it's all good. I'll be riding with you now.
Good! Ain't no reason why you shouldn't ride with me if they're gonna be in a cramped car.
Yeah, I agree. I guess that means I just need to make sure Maria knows where they're going.
Where's it gonna be again?
Whoa! Jesus. I woke up not long ago, so I haven't really warmed up my voice at all.
Pitchford Heights, right?
Yeah.
And at the country club?
Yeah. Do you know where it's at?
Sure do.
Yeah, he looks country club material. Maybe a maintenance man at a country club for sure.
Ain't never been in there before, but I've passed by it a few times. See, there you go. We can leave whenever you're ready, and I'll get us there no problem.
Well, let's just make sure Maria knows where we'll be going, then we'll head off.
Sure thing. Maria! Maria, Maria, I like it loud!
Richard's bellow shook through you, and you could hear the light tap of feet moving through the shelter. Oh my God. Jesus, ma'am. Madam Hips Magoo. Good Lord.
Goodness, Richard, what is it?
Me and the boy are about to leave, and you want to make sure you knew where to meet us.
Yes, it's at Pitchford Heights, right?
Yeah, the country club there.
Okay. Conrad will be here in the next 10 or 15 minutes, so we'll be right behind you two.
Alrighty.
Drive safely, and we'll see you when we get there.
Y'all be careful, too. Just give me a call if Conrad gets lost and needs me to give him directions.
Oh, I'm sure we'll be fine. Be just fine.
Hopefully. Come on, Oofy, get your stuff and let's get going.
See you again in a little bit, Maria. Our team is in all red and white, so it should be easy enough to find. Yeah, no one dresses like that on a tennis court.
See you soon.
Hey, it's the highway and a hideaway. Traffic cones doing nothing like they usually do. It was only a short drive to the freeway, and from there it was mostly a straight shot to Pitchford Heights.
Guess we gotta meet that Conrad guy today.
Yeah, seems that way. I'm looking forward to it. I've been curious about this guy Maria's been seeing.
He better not be some asshole, or I'm gonna have to make sure to put him in his place.
Just don't do it at the courts. I sure would hate to see you get tossed out. At least wait until he gets back to the shelter with Maria later.
Not a chance. I ain't gonna let her go anywhere with him if he ain't gonna treat her right. I'll beat his ass at the court, scoop you up one arm, Maria in the other, and we'll be off.
Both of us, huh? Isn't that a little greedy?
Let a guy be a little greedy this time.
Polycule? Nah. just secretly both the Richard and Maria route, satiate everyone, but also no one at the same time.
Truth be told, if I had to choose, though, I reckon I'd take you with me.
Aw, isn't that nice? We're on a route with a guy who's mostly been trying to get with another person, and he just now indicated that he'd care about us more. But really?
Yeah. Mostly because I know Maria'd be able to handle herself in a pickle, but I don't know about you.
Hey, I can handle myself just fine.
Maybe. At least you'd have me there to take care of things just in case, though.
My knight in shining armor.
That'd be me.
He looked over to you for a second, then turned his attention back to the road.
So, after you're done winning your games, where should we go to celebrate?
You sound awfully confident that I'm gonna win.
That's 'cause you're gonna win.
He might not. You know, he hasn't been dating anyone on the tennis team, and that always seems to come with some extra practice and some boosted skill. And he hadn't been doing that this time, so who knows? We might be the zero. We might be the 1 in 5 and 1.
I gotta watch you play a little the other day, and while I ain't no expert, you look pretty good out there. I'd be willing to bet money on your games today.
He reached over with one hand, grabbing and rubbing around the base of your neck while shaking you around playfully.
Oh, don't make me lose my money. I know you're gonna kick some ass out there today, so when you're done, I'll take you out for some victory chow or something. Probably for dinner, thinking about it.
And what if I lose?
You ain't gonna lose.
But what if?
But I'ma pop you good. I don't even care that I'm driving. But if you insist on losing, I guess you're gonna have to walk your ass home.
You wouldn't.
I would.
I don't believe it.
You wanna try me and find out?
Someone else would just take me home.
Not if they think you're riding with me and I just drop you off at the closest gas station.
Uber's a thing, man. Also, shut up.
So if you don't want to walk home, I guess you're just gonna have to win.
I'm gonna go out there and play my best.
You'd better, 'cause it's a long walk home.
He grinned, side-eyeing you while he ruffled up your hair.
Don't let me lose my money.
Before cranking up the music to drown out any chance you had of replying. Lovely. Here we are, in a court made of clay. Remember that? We had to go over that shit like 5 times. Looks like Spencer and Darius are already here too.
Those are the two I flashed in the courts the other day.
Yep. They both expected me to introduce you today, so I guess I might as well.
Gonna tell them I'm your boyfriend?
What? Why would I tell them that?
Wouldn't it be fun to see how they react?
It would be kind of funny to see.
Let's do it then! Let's pull their legs a little.
Okay, sure. Oh, we're gonna fucking... Oh, Spencer's gonna be so fucked up. Oh, no!
No! Why are you doing this?
This is Dine punishing us for making us shoehorn another route in there. It's punishing everyone else that had eyes for us.
You don't gonna keep up your act for long.
You didn't have to approach the other two as they made their way over when they spotted you and Richard. Hey guys! Oh lord. Yo, Hoovy. Yo. It doesn't sound right.
Hey, Hoovy. You must be Richard, right? Yep. Which of you is Spencer and which is Darius?
Darius is the one salivating in the back. Rude.
Gotcha. He's the one that liked my nip slip.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is Richard. He's the friend that lives in the same place as I do.
I'm his boyfriend.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, God. Well, check the expressions. Yeah. Aw, Spencer. Darius didn't even fucking blink, but Spencer.
Really?
Told you they had something going on, Spencer. I can feel these things. Richard put his arm over your shoulder and pulled you in close.
I just want to come out today and show my support for him. He thought it'd be a good time to introduce me officially to you two.
How long have you two been together?
It's almost been a year now, hasn't it, Snookums?
Snookums. Oh my god, he's enjoying this so much. Yeah, hard to believe it's almost been an entire year. It's just like, fuck.
Time flies when you're in love, don't it?
It sure does.
Well, how about you two? How long you two been together?
We aren't together. Yeah, we're not exactly a thing right now.
Right now, huh? Ain't sealed the deal yet?
What makes you think what makes you think we could be a thing?
Call it a hunch, but I ain't got much more than that to go on. Ain't got much more to go on than that.
Richard winked at you.
Seem a little flustered at the thought, though.
I'm not flustered. The fact that someone would think that there's something between us is just confusing is all. We don't act like a couple, do we? I mean, sometimes you guys do. I'd like to think there's sex in a normal relationship too, and there's clearly none of that going on between us. Or am I wrong, you two?
Nah, you're absolutely right, ain't he, Hoovy?
Yeah, completely. See, god damn it, this is I don't like it. I don't like it. We are absolutely not in a relationship. This guy probably wouldn't sleep with me if Hoovy's life depended on it. Dots.
Not even to save your best friend, Spencer?
What the fuck? Update. Oh, Christ.
Not even to save your best friend, Spencer?
That isn't... Spencer's ears shifted, and he sighed with apparent relief. Looks like Coach is here now. We should go meet with him and the other two. It was a pleasure meeting you, Richard. Oh. I feel so bad. I feel bad! I didn't want to play this to feel bad. God damn it.
Oh, I got there, pup!
I like this guy, Hoovy. He's fun. You should bring him around more often.
You can count on seeing me around the courts more, 'cause I gotta support my man through the season. It's fun teasing your boyfriend over there, too.
He isn't my boyfriend, but I agree with you when you say it's fun to tease him. See you around, Richard. Consider flashing us some more for encouragement while we play.
I'll keep that in mind. I reckon you should join them all, too.
Yeah, I need to go meet with them before we start warming up.
Feel free to break it to them whenever you want that we were joking about the whole boyfriend thing. Spencer looked shocked, but Darius didn't even seem fazed one bit.
Darius seems to have already thought that we had something going on.
True. I bet it's all guff, though. Like me saying those two being a thing was just a hunch. He ain't got no reason to think we're an item.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I can give him a reason, though, being your fake boyfriend and all.
What kind of reason? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He put his finger under your chin and tipped your head up.
Oh my gosh, oh no. Oh no, my technical equipment.
A kiss for good luck?
Does that even matter if I'm gonna tell him it was a joke?
Maybe not. Maybe not. But it sure will be funny as shit to see just how much more it confuses him. Darius is looking at us right now, so pucker up. Let's give him something to stare at.
Not just gonna give me a kiss on the cheek this time?
No, you're my man, so you get all lips for this one.
Oh man, it's day 5. Day 5. He moved in with pursed lips, and you closed your eyes right before your lips smacked together for only a brief moment.
Mwah! Kick some ass out there today, Snookums!
Will do! Will do! If I have a chance to talk to you again, I'll come find you before I start.
I'll give you another kiss if you do!
I'll be sure to make some time for that then. As you walked past them, he gave your butt a firm slap and waved to a grinning Darius as he left to take his place up in the bleachers.
Don't think I didn't see what you just did.
I know you did. Oh man, you guys valued Chester's involvement in this route so little you don't even let him have some FaceTime. Come on, man. Come on.
Be nice.
Alright, since we're all here, let's talk about what's going on today. All of you will be playing a singles match first, then we'll have a couple of doubles matches after. Spencer and Hoovy will play, and Chester and Dozer will play. We'll be rotating doubles pairs since we only have an odd number of players, so we'll change it up during our next matches.
That's a bad idea. That's just an objectively bad idea. Did they update Coach Grifter's face? He looks more boyish. I don't know, something feels different about him. I like it, whatever it is. And if it didn't change, then whatever, but I like it either way.
Keep in mind you're going to be playing on clay courts here, so the balls aren't going to bounce as high. The guys you're playing against will probably use a lot of spin and drop shots, so be mindful of how they play. Don't be afraid to use those things to your advantage either. Use the next warning, use the time warming up with them to study how they move, and use that to your advantage while you play. I don't have much else to say right now other than I expect you all to play your best today. You have about 20 more minutes to prepare, then you'll head...
What the fuck was that?
You have about 20 more minutes to prepare, then you'll head out onto the course to start warming up. Match is officially starting in about 30 minutes, so make the most of your time. Do you guys have any questions or are y'all good?
Oh, hey, Chester.
I'm good. Ready to play. I'm here in the back. Hello.
Same here.
Thanks for your involvement, Dozer. Glad to have you come out. Do you have court placements for us already? Your
seeds match your court number, and doubles will be on courts 1 and 2.
Got it.
Darius, Hoovy?
Nothing here.
Same. I'm good to go.
Alright, you guys get going then. Remember, 20 minutes, then on to the courts.
Gonna go talk to your boyfriend some more.
About that. Yeah, about that. He's not actually my boyfriend.
Really?
Really? I call bull on that. I just saw him kiss you. Look at it. I love that puzzled look for Darius. I love it. He kissed you? Are you sure he isn't your boyfriend? It was only because he knew you were watching. He wanted to give you guys a hard time, so we were just pretending to be dating. We really do live at the same place, though, but he's nothing more than a friend. I don't buy it. You can ask him for yourself, then. I believe him. He wouldn't have eyes for any other man but me. Oh, God. That went way farther than I intended. The whole thing seemed fishy to me to begin with. And if that was just a joke, and if it was just a joke, it makes sense. He certainly doesn't seem like the kind of guy who would call his boyfriend Snookums.
Fair point. I don't get that vibe from him. Guess that means you two really haven't boned, huh?
No, we haven't. Dots.
Yeah, they totally haven't. I guess if you two aren't a thing, I still have a chance.
Dots.
Don't look at me like that. I need someone to tend to my needs from time to time, you know?
Isn't that what your hands are for? Spencer. What the masturbation? You ever one of those moments where you just realize what you're doing? Oh, my life is a strange, strange being. You would know all about that, wouldn't you? I wonder just how good you are with your hands. Wouldn't you like to know?
I would. I've made that clear.
I'm gonna leave you two to flirt with each other so I can let Richard know that what court I'll be on.
We're not flirting.
He'll flirt with me, but he won't sleep with me. Isn't that? He'll flirt with me, but he won't sleep with me. Isn't that rude? Yeah, it kind of is.
I'm not doing any of that.
You left Spencer and Darius to bicker. Verbal foreplay, essentially. And you found Richard relaxing up near the top of the bleachers overlooking the courts.
Well, that was quick.
Coach said he wanted to give us a rundown of what was going on today. I have almost 20 minutes before we're supposed to start warming up. When I start, I'll be on court 2, so it looks like you'll have a good view from it right here. You don't think he could just be like, no, there you go, the human, there you go. What the fuck is this? Paul just sent me a link to PBS.
Sounds good.
Have you seen Maria yet?
Oh, not yet. I'd imagine she'll be here soon, though. If she's not here by the time you go down to practice, I'll call her. For now, check this guy out that's coming toward us.
Oh, damn, he looks jacked.
Yeah, but look at the clothes he's wearing.
It's something else.
Right? Dude's rocking it, and I'm here for it.
It's fucking Conrad, isn't it? It's Conrad, isn't it? Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is a new character. It's definitely not a player. This is Conrad. I mean, I am just assuming, so let's just go for it real quick. How's it going, fellas?
Not bad. Just waiting for the matches to start.
They start soon, right? Yeah, won't be much longer.
Cool. Guess I'll just chill around here for now. Sure thing. This guy's about to head down to the course to warm up, so company's welcome. Dude, I gotta say I'm digging your threads. Badass shirt you got.
It's a shirt. But look at the shoes, though. The shoes look like Mario Paint advertisements, the pants look like a delinquent teenager, and the shirt looks like a dude who's really trying to put himself out there. And the sunglasses, makes sense, he's outdoors. I can't really shed at that. And the dog tag, if he was in the military, fine. If he wasn't, fuck you.
Huh, thanks. I picked it up at the thrift shop a couple years ago, so it's getting kind of worn. If it's comfortable, that's what matters, right? Exactly. Gonna reach here. But you know what design's from, don't you?
What? You know what? Oh, what that design, I imagine. Like, you get the reference, right?
Only one of the sickest indie metal bands out there!
Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, Maria was right. They do get along. But then when he finds out who he is, he's gonna... Oh, man. God damn, the drama!
Oh! Hot damn, you do know! It's one of the reasons I got it! That just made it 100 times cooler!
What's it from?
You know that song we were listening to right when we pulled up?
That one you were making the one that was making the whole truck rattle?
Yeah! It's from the band Metal Mechanics.
Mechanics with an X.
And the logo on his shirt's the band logo.
Ah.
They have some of the wildest drum solos you'll ever hear. It's awesome. Hell yeah! What song are you guys listening to? Burnt Gasket.
You fucking...
Got their Back to the Shop album in my truck. Right on, that's a beast of an album. Funny enough, I was rocking out to their Oil Slick album on the way here. No way! I think that's my favorite album of theirs. It's definitely one of my tops. I like this guy.
Oh, here it comes. Oh, God. Like the music's gonna stop and everything.
Name's Richard, by the way.
Richard extended his hand. The other one grabbed it, giving him a good shake.
I figured as much. Huh? That must mean you must be Hoopy.
He reached out his hand to you, and he shook it in turn, taking note of the hard grip he used on you. Yes? How did you know?
I won. It was pretty obvious, but like,
This is all this. Ooh, this is the kind of drama that makes your blood churn like syrup. You're just like, oh god.
Maria talks a lot about the two of you.
Oh, you must be Conrad.
Bingo.
How'd you know that, Hoovy?
He knew who we were because of Maria, which means that... Oh, here she comes with her fucking... Oh, no. Those sunglasses give me bad fucking vibes. But either way...
There you boys are. I had a phone call to take, but I see Conrad found the two of you.
Yep, Richie here's a big guy, so he stands out like a sore thumb.
The name's Richard, not Richie.
My bad.
How much longer until you play, Hoovy?
I'm about to head down to the courts. I'll be on court 2 for my singles match, and I'll be on court 1 for my doubles match. Looks like we have the perfect spot for both matches then. I've never really watched any tennis, but since Maria asked me to come, I couldn't say no.
You could have, but I would have come anyway.
It's hard to say no to you two, though. Bet you guys would agree with me, right? Just one look at that face and you're snared.
Yeah, I get that.
God, Richard, oh, Richard. God, this hurts. I'm in pain right now.
Oh, stop.
Maria playfully hit Conrad, and you heard Richard snort under his breath. Well, I need to get down to the courts now. It's about time for my match to start.
Oh, good luck, Hoovy. Ooh, good luck, Hoovy. We'll be up here cheering for you.
Play your best out there, kid. Give us first-timers something good to watch. I'll give it my all.
I'm gonna follow him down to the course to make sure I ain't gonna get a better view down there. I'll be back in a minute to let you know if we need to move.
Okay.
Oh, man. He just straight up had a, oh no, he's hot moment. Richard walked with you down to the edge of the courts to a gate nestled between the rows of bleachers and out of sight from anyone else.
What's his deal? Showing up like that and talking to us like we're his friends? Not even bothering to introduce himself and tell us he knew who we were.
He knew we are. What? I read it right, but it wasn't, whatever. He seemed like a really nice guy, though. And you look to be enjoying talking to him.
That's because I didn't know who he was.
Now you know who he is, and you'll get the chance to find out more while you're here. You can make sure he's not a bad match for Maria, or just a bad guy in general. He did seem nice, right?
I reckon so. But it could be a front to get on our good sides.
Could be. But you should at least give him a little chance for Maria.
Again.
And maybe you can find out if there's something going on between them or not. You can do a little snooping.
There totally is. You can tell with how they act around each other.
Tapped his foot on the ground and rubbed his chin.
No, thinking about it. Even if there is, I got more dates to take you on anyway.
Well, that's right. God, this does not feel natural.
Last night was a ton of fun, so if you're down for more, I am too.
I absolutely am. You really, I don't know if this, there's a big picture problem here that I don't think is worth getting into right now, but may play into it a little bit. But yeah, if you zoom out of this whole situation, there's a very big problem here. Oh God.
Dandy! Guess you gotta get out there and win now.
Yeah, I gotta start warming up. Before I go, I was wondering if you could do something for me.
Yeah?
How about one more kiss for good luck?
A third kiss before we even get to date 2?
Too forward, huh? Too forward, huh? Forget I asked. I'll win first, then maybe. You turned to walk off with a red face. Richard grabbed your shoulder, spun you back around.
I just so happen to like forward guys. And I'm pretty sure I told you I'd give you one more anyway.
He grabbed your chin between his forefinger and thumb. And moved his face closer.
This one ain't for shits and giggles either.
Oh my God! When the hell did they get in an alleyway?
Yeah, that racket placement is totally accidental. Totally accidental. Your lips were pulled to his, and they weren't greeted with the same over-the-top smack as before. His lips pressed firmly to yours. They stayed for a moment, working gently against you for several long seconds. There were too many different sensations hitting you all at once for you to focus on any one thing. The hair on his chin, the softness of his lips, the hold he had on you to pull you close. It all made your head spin, among other things. He pulled back with a broad grin, gave you a cheek pat. You were left breathless, like you already finished playing a full set.
Win for me, and maybe I'll give you a victory kiss too.
On top of taking me out?
Of course! So get out there and win for me!
He gave your cheek a couple of gentle pats and left to go join Maria and Conrad. I don't know if I could get any better kind of encouragement to win than that. I sure hope I don't disappoint him. You took a moment to compose yourself and headed out onto the court to meet with your opponent. There was a bear sitting on a bench next to the court, and he stood to greet you with a handshake as you approached. Oh, hey, I remember this guy. I hope he doesn't get injured this time. Like, he's the nice one.
Hey there!
Good morning.
My name's Wade. It looks like we'll be playing on court 2 together.
Yep, I'm on court too. My name's Hoovy.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
If you're ready to go, we can start warming up.
Sounds good to me. We can get started right away. Keeping what Coach Grifter said in mind, you focused on observing your opponent while warming up. Unfortunately, that didn't lead you to learning anything about how he played, and as he did nothing more than keep a consistent rally with you. A whistled sounded, and someone from the bleachers shouted out to everyone that it was time to get their matches started. You met Wade at the net to spin your racket to determine who would serve first. He won the spin and chose to take the first serve. I wasn't able to learn anything from warming up. I'll just have to adapt to it while we play, I guess. By the way, in case I haven't made this fantasy match in my head clear, in a match between main character of Extracurricular Activities, in this case named Hoovy, versus main character of Tennis Ace in a tennis match, Yuichi versus Hoovy, or whatever, I personally think that depending on at what point in their careers, it could go either way. Like if it was back in motivated era for Yuichi, he would totally win. But if it's like specifically the Spencer route version of main character here, near like the end of the route, and Yuichi was in his beginning of the game stage, then I think this guy would take it, especially considering Hoovy. I'm just going to call him Hoovy. I know that's not the default name. Hoovy's got an age advantage, size advantage, and an experience advantage. He's in college as opposed to high school. Personally, I think the real match would be Saya versus fucking Spencer, because those two stamina machines running all over the court, that'd be a sight to fucking see. I expect he'll have a strong serve. The coach mentioned them using spin shots, so I might go with a kick serve. And with the clay on the court, the ball won't bounce high at all. I'll just play it safe for now and hang around the middle of the service box. I didn't understand any of that when I was playing like Mario Tennis for N64. I just thought it was different colors for the courts. I had no idea why some of the courts just sucked. Wade signaled he was ready to serve. You got into position for it. He spared no power on his first serve and went all in, rocketing his serve forward toward you. You were able to react to it, but you were still caught by surprise and sent the ball right back over the net. Ack! I was able to hit the ball, but it didn't go. I didn't get it back over. What? Right back into the net. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Really, wasn't expecting. Oh my God, wasn't. One's not expecting him to put so much. It's the latest day. They haven't had as much time to peer review. It's okay. Almost 150 episodes in, I'm patient. And y'all better be too, goddammit. And that includes Dine if you're watching. Be patient with yourself. I don't think you'd get this far if you weren't. This whole game is the definition of it's a marathon, not a sprint. I really was not expecting him to put so much into his first serve, but I guess I would have done the same. I wasn't quite as strong as It wasn't quite as strong as Chester's or Dozer's serves, so I should be able to handle them since I know what to expect. You watch as he got ready for his next serve, and you noticed the way he was standing was angled differently than his first serve. His motions were all the same, and the ball flew over the net, but the angle was much sharper than the first. You popped the ball up high, and he moved in to smash it back down on you. He overshot, and the ball landed in the doubles lane, netting you point 2. Phew, that was close. His serve went closer to the outer corner, and that's where his body was turned to. If that's his tell, it'll make this game easier. This motherfucker playing tennis like chess. I also have no idea how to play chess. Like, I know the mechanics, but I've never won a game of chess. Ever. The next serve was similar. He put a lot of power into his serve, and it went into the direction his body was facing. There's nothing else special about the serve. It might be lulling you, or it could be simple. We don't know. Simple in terms of strategy. Jesus. You had no trouble returning the serve that time, but your focus on his serve led you to not pay attention to him charging the net to volley your return for his point. Got me with a serve and a volley. I should have noticed that when he slammed the blast ball back. This guy doesn't seem to have any tricks up his sleeve like Coach mentioned. Maybe he's just all about attacking with power. Throw me off with a hard serve, run in for the volley to finish it. I guess I'll see what happens when I get to serve. Wade's tactics didn't change during the last few points of the game, and he barely cinched out a win for it after going into deuce. Oh no, he won one of the games. Oh, no. Damn, I was close. I should be able to get him in on his next service game if he doesn't change anything. It's my turn to serve now, and my serves aren't much different than his. Since we're playing on clay, I should try. Took a moment to think about what Coach Grifter said earlier. It was drop shots, wasn't it? No, it wouldn't be flat shots. That's slams. Never mentioned slams. Drop shot. I should try using drop shots often. I really have to run to get the drop shots, so I should do that. Fingers crossed, my memory is out of a fern. Okay, I have a plan in mind, so let's execute it. You bounced the ball a couple of times, got ready to serve. Whoa! Sorry, Spoofy. You got this, Spoofy! You and a handful of other players looked up to the bleachers to see Richard waving his hat around in the air. One day he's going to show up with like a sign on the back of a cardboard box cut out. It's just like HOOVY. Maria had her hand over her face, and Conrad looked like he was laughing. It's nice having fans, but that's a little much, Richard. With a flushed face, you turned back to face your opponent to make your first serve. It was a hard-fought game, but you pulled out for the win. It sounds like an abstinence fucking... an abstinence campaign. Pull out for the win! Before letting the game come to get the deuce. Whew, he's really putting up a fight. Winning my serve wasn't easy, but I got it. Hearing Richard and the others cheer and clap for me is really encouraging too. I feel like it's pushing me a bit more.
Attention, whore. Yes?
Oh God. You looked up at them and Richard gave you a thumbs up, so you returned the gesture. It's time for him to serve again now, so let's see if I can take the lead here. He's standing near the edge of his service box, and he's facing the outer edge of mine. In that case, I need to position myself. You thought back to his first game and how you were positioning against his serves. Oh, fuck you! Okay, he's standing in the service box, he's facing the outer edge of mine. Well, he faces in the direction, so we need to go into the outer edge. Toward the outer edge. As long as I pay attention to that, I shouldn't have any difficulty handling his serves. Oh, fingers crossed. Okay, Hoovy, you got this. Good serve. Follow with a cross court to make him run for it. You were near the end of the second set and you were focused on winning your current service game. You won the first set. And if you won the second set, that would be the match. Here it goes! You tossed the ball into the air and fired a serve, pulling into the far right of Wade's service box. It was out wide when you returned it. It was a long, powerful hit right back to you. Aim straight down the line and make him run for it or give up. You changed the direction of the ball and managed to knock it close to the doubles lane, just like you wanted. What you didn't plan for was that Wade was already moving in that direction in anticipation of your shot. His first return pushed you back behind the baseline, and you counted on your down the line shot to finish the point. It didn't. You barely got the ball in time, but the shot was short, weak. Was a short, weak shot that looked like it was going to Let me just fucking try this again. He barely got to the ball in time, and the shot was a short, weak shot that looked like it was going to clear the net. You made a mad sprint towards the ball as it dropped over the net and bounced once. Your racket didn't quite reach the ball before it dropped for a second bounce, costing you the point. Thanks to the clay court and your momentum, you couldn't bring yourself to a stop and continue to slide forward. Oh, God! You hit the net with enough force that you flipped over it and crashed down on the opposite side. The landing dazed you for a moment, and you stayed on your back while looking up at the clouds passing by. Oops. And there's Richard gonna fucking court dive you. Help me! You heard Richard yell, and Wade jogged over to you to check on you. Oh, you okay, dude? That looked nasty. Yeah, I'm good. Oh, I landed pretty flat, so I'm just a little winded is all. Alright, cool. Oh, me! Buddy! You okay? Don't die on me, man! Wade offered you his hand, and he helped pull you to your feet. You looked up to see Richard leaning over the railing of the bleachers like he was ready to jump down. You waved to him, nodded your head as you brushed the clay off from your clothes. It was easy to see the relief on his face, and he plopped down on a bench behind him. Whew. Okay. I think I'm good to continue. You sure you don't need another minute? Yeah, we can keep going. Alrighty, let's keep it going then. I got a little carried away there. I should be more careful on this clay. Richard didn't say what would happen if I hurt myself and had to forfeit. Would he still make me walk? There's no way, but I'll ask him after I finish the match. That did it! Way, hey, victory! That happened off screen. I mean, it's better than we hit, then we hit, then we hit, then we hit, and we missed. Oh, and then we hit, and then we hit, and then you gotta make it. You gotta add some fucking brevity to the situation. The last point you scored was off a waved serve, closing out the match with a return ace for your victory. It was clear you won the point, but it wasn't as clear that you won the match too until you approached the net to shake hands with Wade again. Richard was cheering and hollering from the bleachers, and your face was on the verge of turning red. Shook hands with Wade, verified the final score, then split off to find Coach Grifter. Spencer was already done with his match too, and you found him with your coach.
Looks like you're done too, Hoovy.
There's a very subtle difference in throat placement. between Coach Grifter and Richard. This is very specific differences that I gotta remember. I'm just realizing that the Cresthaven logo is on the wrong tit for Coach. Unless it's there specifically because he's the coach. I don't know. Yep, you can mark down a victory for Cresthaven with mine being done.
Awesome! That's 2 for today. Since Spencer won his, too.
Not surprised there.
What was the final score?
6-4 and 6-3. Almost as good as mine. I took both sets 6-1. Next time I'll do better than you. You can try.
I like the competition, so let's see what both of you can do. What both of you can do. A great job out there, Hoovy. I'll record that right now and go check on the other guys. You can take a 10-minute breather, then you and Spencer can get started on your doubles match.
Sure thing. You did great out there. I watched some of your plays and you killed it.
You killed it. Murdered it. You just stabbed it in the fucking aorta. It's so good game.
Not as much as you killed it. I got to watch how smoothly you shut down that tiger a couple of times. Hardly broke a sweat, it looked like. The guy was good, but I think I got under his skin quickly and threw him off his game. He seemed really powered by his emotions. Angry guy? A bit, yeah. Reminded me of how Chester can be on the court sometimes. I see. I don't think we'll have any trouble with the doubles match. It should be an easy win for us. I picked up a few tells from your opponent when I was watching, and I'll fill you in on the ones I know from my guy. Sounds good to me. We should probably head back to the courts and share what info we have while we can. Yeah, let's do that. You should probably go see your boyfriend first. He sure was vocal during your match. I told you that he's not my boyfriend. That was just a joke. I don't know if I can believe that or not. He really isn't. He's just a friend. Sounds like he's just as much of your friend as Darius is mine. This is... What? What's that supposed to mean? Nothing. Man, that's not... The timeline doesn't match up with other... Okay. Move along. Well, if you're not gonna go see him, let's get to the courts and prepare for our next match. I do kind of want to stop and talk to him, but I'll wait until we're done with our next match. I hope he's getting along okay with Conrad. The doubles match was no contest with you and Spencer working together. You were perfectly in sync with each other, so pulling out a victory was a breeze. Wade was still lighthearted when he shook your hand, but his tiger partner stomped off the court without another word. Man, no matter what route we're in, that guy's a bit of an emotional guy. The bear apologized and chased after him. Well, that makes 2 victories for both of us today. Yeah! What a great way to start the season. You really crushed it out there. You were pretty great yourself. It was a lot of fun playing with you. I had a great time playing with you, too. I hope all our doubles games let us play together. Coach said he was going to change things up, but he might swap up the other 3. That's right. Regardless, I hope we get to play more together. Same. Let's go tell Coach what the score was. He's been watching, so he already knows we won. Then you can go talk to your cheering squad. They have been pretty vocal, haven't they? All of them have been, Richard in particular. They all live in the same building as you? Richard and the woman, whose name is Maria, do. The other guy is Conrad. He's a friend of Maria's that I only just met today. Oh, okay. Well, it's nice having some fans cheering for us during an away game. We'll have to get them to root for the other guys now. What? I have to get them to root for the other guy? Oh, the other guys on the team. I was referring to the other team. Yeah! Smack that ball! You looked over at the other court as you were heading off to see Chester grinning sheepishly. Or not. I guess he's already on top of it. Yep. We can add to it, so let's get up there. You found Coach Grifter, let him know the final score for the doubles match, then Spencer followed you to join Richard and the others. Oh my god, look at this motley crew.
Hey, there you are!
Richard grabbed you in a headlock, ruffled your hair a bit a moment before releasing you.
Won both your games, didn't you, buddy?
Yep, singles and doubles are both wins for us.
Good job! I knew you'd rock out there today. I'm really proud of you.
Aw, thanks, Richard.
I had a great time watching you play, so I'll definitely be sure to catch more of your matches. Might even be something to take the little ones out to watch. Encourage them to try sport or something.
Little ones? What little ones? Does he have a kid? Does he have multiple kids? What? Might even be something to take the little ones out to... What the fuck? What the fuck is he referring to there? Might even be something to take the little ones out to watch, encourage them to try sport or something. Does Richard have kids? I'm lost. He's never mentioned kids before. Did he? Has he? Oh god, everything is different now. We always appreciate people coming out to support us, so you're always welcome. Oh yeah, Maria. Richard met him already. Oh yeah, Maria. Richard met him already. This is Spencer. He's my best friend and #1 seed on the team. This is Maria and Conrad, Spence.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Spencer.
Likewise. The pleasure's all mine.
Whoa! That fella's like a damn wall out there. I'll just wait for him to hit the other guy when he smashes the ball.
Richard was watching Chester and Dozer's match play out while you were all talking, and his attention shifted to being more on that than the conversation. Turns out he's a really big tennis fan. Or he's a fan of really big tennis.
Hoovy will have to invite you over for dinner one night so we can all talk and get to know each other better. For now, I think we should support your boys in their match.
Oh, Spencer just had it put in his head that they all live in the exact same, place, as opposed to all the same building. Oh, the beginning of the end for the ambiguity for your living situation. Sure, that sounds like fun. You watched the match play on, and Chester tripped over his feet during one point and went crashing to the ground. Dozer helped him up, and he waved at you to let him know he was fine. He brushed the clay off him. Man, how many people have to get injured on this fucking court for them to realize clay sucks? Country clubs, motherfucker. Hoovy, you should have seen... Hoovy, you should have seen the way Richard moved when you went flipping over the net during your first match.
Goodness, I was so worried when it happened.
I was worried he might have been hurt.
He was off his butt and leaping down the bleachers 2 at a time in a blink of an eye. I've heard rhinos can react fast, but I've never seen it in action before. It was pretty impressive. The last time I saw anyone move that fast was when a squad mate of mine moved to push another guy out of our squadron out of the way of a runaway vehicle. Squadron, is he a fucking cop? Come on, man. He was already riding on a thin line with me. It was just in the nick of time, too. The other guy would have been crushed flat otherwise. Seeing Richard jump up like he did reminded me of that. Speaks a lot about his character to me.
Oh, shucks, I don't deserve that kind of praise.
Well, they really are just squashing the beef really quickly, aren't they? So you're a military. Oh, military. There we go. Okay, so there you go. There you go. So he was in the military. God, I have complicated feelings about that, but that's a personal thing. These dog tags aren't just for show. I was in for 20 years.
And get this, he was an Air Force mechanic.
These two have been going on nearly non-stop for the last little while.
Well, damn, are we even involved in this whole thing? They seem to be doing fine on their own.
We ain't done it.
What? Going on for the last little while, we ain't done it. What?
What?
We ain't done Maybe it's we ain't done yet.
We've been watching these matches too, ain't we, Conrad?
They're just best buddies.
Sure have.
If you boys say so.
Sounds like they're getting along.
They are.
While you cheered for Dozer and Chester, Darius joined you all, and everyone stuck together until the match came to an end. The other duo won their doubles match, despite both of them losing their singles matches, leaving everyone in his high spirits. Coach Grifter called together the team for a quick meeting to boast about how well everyone played. Then you were all dismissed for the day.
It was fun getting to come out and watch you play today, Hoovy. Well, thank you for inviting us.
Yeah, it was more entertaining than I expected it to be.
I'll be sure to go to all your matches that I'm able to. I want to support you as best I can.
Aw, thank you, Maria. I'm really glad to have y'all here. The team appreciated it too. Chester said it felt nice having people cheering for him, and it encouraged them to play better. Pretty sure the others felt the same.
I'm glad to hear it. I'll be sure to do what I can then.
If Maria keeps me updated on when you play, I'll see about making it a few more of them myself.
I will most certainly keep you updated.
More people cheering for us, the better.
I guess we should be on our way now. I have to prepare for the weekend.
Good idea. It was cool meeting you both. We'll have to chill some more. Maybe we can have a barbecue next week. Throw some steaks on the grill, toss back a few brews, and rock out to some MM. God Christ. Man, okay.
That sounds like fun. We should plan something like that.
Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
Oh, something is gonna something has to fucking happen. If this is gonna be a 30-day route, something has to fucking happen. Cool. We'll figure something out then. Catch you guys later. See ya.
Catch you around.
Drive safe.
All right, let's go, bud. I'll get you home so you can shower, and then for dinner, whatever you want is on me.
How about burgers cooked on the grill?
You want me to grill for you? I can do that. We already got all we need at the shelter, so I ain't got to go out and get stuff.
Perfect.
Let's roll out now.
Doodle-doo-doodle-doo. After you got home from the matches, most of the day was uneventful and spent with you relaxing alone in your room. Knock, knock.
Hey, you awake in there?
Yeah?
You ready for those burgers? Burgers?
Oh, are they ready?
Yep, I just took them off the grill. I didn't even know
you'd started them.
Good, I wanted to surprise you.
How do you surprise him with something that he asked for and you planned to make? I don't know.
So come on, fix them up however you like.
Is Maria joining us?
Nah, she gone out to get some stuff for her trip.
Oh, is that what she meant by she had fuck me? Is that what she meant when she said she had to prepare for this weekend?
Yeah, Conrad is going with a few other friends to Brindle for the weekend, and he invited her to go along.
God, I'm so nervous.
Said they got
oh, hey, the cabin in Brindle. We know that place.
Said they got a cabin out there for all of them.
I'm so fucking scared. Sounds like fun. I'd like to do something like that.
Yeah, must be nice to be able to afford something like that.
Right. Speaking of Conrad, you two seem to have been getting along. Sometimes.
Richard had laid out the burgers, buns, condiments on the table. So I talked. He put together your hamburgers. He's a cool guy, I reckon. He got out of the military a year or so ago, and he's working in a mechanic shop over in the city now.
Did you find out if there's anything going on between him and Maria?
I can't know for sure, but you don't just invite someone to a cabin getaway like that without a reason. I guess he ain't too bad for a guy from what I can tell, and he's got some good tastes. Music, clothes, women. Yeah, he's more my type than Maria is, I think. If things don't work out for them, I guess I have a plan C.
And what's plan B?
Maria, duh.
Then what's plan A?
You dumbass! Guess I ain't made it clear enough yet, huh? Though I suppose this is just day 2 after all, still just testing the waters, so to say.
Date 2?
I made you dinner, and it's just the 2 of us, so yeah, this is date number 2.
Probably.
Won't be long
one.
because there's no telling when Maria's gonna get back. But we can enjoy while we can.
Richard sat at the empty side of the table and dumped a pile of chips next to his prepared hamburgers.
Quit your lollygagging and finish your food already.
Oh, right. You finished throwing together your hamburgers and sat down across from Richard. It's just gonna be the 2 of us this weekend, huh?
Yep, they're gonna leave first thing in the morning. Think she said they'll be back on Monday. We're gonna have another movie night tomorrow, and we're gonna do it a little different this time.
How so?
We're gonna go pick up a movie from the video store to watch.
Man, video stores. Remember those? Blockbuster. Oh, those still exist, you fucking millennial. I'm a millennial. I'm just joking. I don't like generational humor.
Yeah! There's one right near Highs.
Oh, neat.
The thing about the movie, though, it's gotta be at random. They normally have a bin of new returns sitting near the counter ready to go back on the walls. We're just gonna grab one out of there. Gonna do my best not to look at it until it's in the DVD player.
It's not as satisfying picking out a random DVD as it is a VHS tape because you can hear the fucking rattle and I don't know. I see. So there's a chance we might get some really terrible movie.
Or something amazing. It's a mixed bag, and that's the fun of it. We'll grab the movie, then grab a big Bertha bag from the Biscuits Chicken Hut for dinner.
Jesus. The Big Bertha bag. You know, I'm on a diet. And it's not going well. I weighed in this morning at 413 pounds. I am depressed.
How's that sound to you?
He didn't even check to see if I had plans already.
You don't have plans, do you?
Well,
Oh, shit, you do, don't you?
nah, I don't. I'm totally free this weekend. Well, you shit!
I'll be all worried I was gonna get too carried away with it.
I think it sounds like fun, so I'm game. We can hang out and do whatever all weekend. Maybe we should just install a pool while Maria's gone. We can hang out there.
But at the very least, I think we need a hot tub or something back there. Between the 2 of us, we could probably build a really nice deck around one.
Oh, with a deck building.
It'd
Probably.
take more than a weekend to do, but it's still a project we can handle.
I don't think it's a project we could afford, though.
You got that right. Gotta find us jobs first.
Yeah. I'm waiting on a few calls about applications I applied for last week, so we'll see if those pan out for me.
Same here. Just playing the waiting game, I guess. After that, though, imagine having a hot tub so we can use whenever we want. That'll be the best.
The apartments I used to... Oh, man. Oh. I gotta move everything back again. God damn it. This is a pet peeve of mine. Since when I'm looking at the screen, I want my face facing what you're looking at for the game. And I moved it all the way to the side because I set up a tripod over here one day and... Damn it. The apartments I used to live in before ending up here had a pool and a hot tub I could use almost whenever. It was great.
I bet. I've always wanted something like that. I want my own house that I can customize however I want.
Man, me too. But
certain groups fuck that up for everyone.
that isn't $1 million rich.
Hell, I'd be willing to buy a cheap rundown piece of shit if it meant I got to rebuild it however I wanted.
You want a fixer-upper?
I wouldn't be against it. I like doing stuff like that, so it'd be a ton of fun. Ton of work, but a ton of fun. Just imagine getting to customize a house however you want it, because it's your house, and you can do whatever you want.
Put a nail wherever you want. I'd do that now. My landlord's gonna kill me. I can see the appeal to something like that, but it almost seems like it would be cheaper and less of a headache to just buy what you wanted.
Less of a headache, maybe. Don't know about it being cheaper than when I could do a lot of the work myself.
Yeah, because you ain't gonna charge you labor costs.
It's just a lofty dream anyway. I gotta get a job first.
He shoved the last of his hamburger into his mouth and set to making a third one for himself. As he did that, the front door opened up, and Maria entered.
Well, hello there, boys.
Hey, Maria. Come fix you a burger.
Yeah, these things are amazing. Richard grilled them not too long ago.
Glad you like them. You ain't said a word about it yet.
Sorry. They're so good, I kind of forgot.
Well, thank you, Richard, but I've already had dinner.
Of course you have.
Conrad took me out while we were getting the last of our supplies for the weekend. I need to finish packing, but I'll be ready for the weekend I need to finish packing and I'll be ready for the weekend in Brindle. I'm just so excited about it.
Sounds like it'll be fun.
Do you even know the other people that are going?
Why, yes, I do. Well, a couple of them at least. Of the 6 of us that are going, 4 of us graduated together in high school. It's going to be so much fun getting to catch up with old friends.
Well, I want you to be careful.
We will be, Richard. Everything will be just fine.
Everything will not be just fine.
You'll have your phone, right?
Of course.
No reception.
I'll even text you pictures of the place so you know I'm okay.
I guess that'll do.
Good. I trust you two won't have any issues taking care of the shelter for the weekend while I'm away?
No, we'll be fine, won't we, Hoovy?
Yep, the place will look the same as when you left.
Maybe even better.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case with you, Richard.
Maria sat down at the table with you and Richard.
Thought you needed to get ready.
It won't take long to get ready, so I think I can sit and chat with the two of you a little longer.
Yeah, sure. I ain't got nowhere to be.
Same here. For the next little while, the 3 of you talked together in the dining room. Night started to settle in, so Richard decided he needed to put up the food, Maria went to pack, and you retired to your room for the evening. Since I'll be hanging out with Richard this weekend, now's the perfect time to finish up some homework so I don't have to worry about it. Just going to be the 2 of us all weekend. Just us. And going by what he said, tomorrow night will be our 3rd day, too. So does that mean... Knock, knock, knock!
You ain't naked in there! You ain't naked in there, are you? Or can I come in? I mean, if you are, can I come in anyway?
I'm not, so you can come in.
Damn, I was hoping.
What's up?
I won't bug you but for a moment. I just happened to remember something I told you earlier.
What was that?
I never got the chance to give you that victory kiss.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
So come here. Let me give you what I promised.
He pulled you in by the shirt, and his lips met with your... He pulled you in by your shirt, and his lips meet with yours in a short, sweet kiss. It wasn't too different than what he gave you at the courts, and it left your lips tingling after he pulled away.
That's for winning today.
If that's what I get for winning, you better believe I'm going to win all my matches.
At this rate, you'll get a lot more than a kiss after you win your next one.
He waggled his eyebrows at you and turned to leave the room.
Sleep well tonight, buddy. Try not to make too much of a mess in your shorts while you sleep tonight.
That's when you looked down and noticed the obvious erection pushing away at your shorts. Ha ha ha. Thank you for not calling it a tent. Christ. You quickly shut the door and sighed as you adjusted yourself.
Well, he definitely saw that.
Wait. I guess that's what he was getting at for after my next win. I'm going to win for sure then. Let's see if I can focus on this homework for now, or if I'm going to have to take care of myself first. Ah, that is the end of the days. Let's read the author's notes.
Phew, a nice long day with Richard. I kinda got carried away showing off more of him. I'm really taking his route down a different path than everyone else, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know what you all think. Thanks for reading, folks, and I'll catch you all next time.
Yeah, main title. All right, so I have finished the Richard route as of build number 1, 2, 3. And I will see what happens next time. We'll probably try to finish up. Did someone say Chester's route was done? I don't fucking remember what the hell's going on anymore. On the next episode, it'll be whatever the fuck it is, because Lord knows I can't keep promises worth a goddamn. Thank y'all for watching. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.